Hi, my name is Mike Peters. My son has a leukemia patient at Texas Children's Hospital. His doctor, Zoanne Dreyer, who's employed at Baylor College of Medicine, working at Texas Children's Hospital, has falsified the medical records of my son, purporting that I did not give him one of his medicines for 1 month out of the 2 months I had him. Faxed that information from the hospital, 6:39 in the morning, to my wife's attorney, the morning of the temporary custody hearing, to use that lie to commit aggravated perjury, which is a felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. I've been picketing the hospital for over 2 months now, calling her a fraud and a liar, with a big picture of Dr. Dreyer, and that Texas Children's Hospital is covering up for her. While I was getting the poster made up at the print shop, a client from the hospital saw it and reported to the hospital or the doctor that I was going to picket the hospital, where the hospital then sent a no trespass notice with a courier to my house 60 miles away from the hospital to hand deliver that to me and 2 certified letters. Texas Children's Hospital is not suing me for calling a doctor a fraud and a liar, and that they're covering up for her because they do not want the exposure. After 2 failed attempts where Dr. Dreyer, within the first 24 hours of my taking my son into my custody, reported medical neglect, and CPS came to my house, verified I had the medicines, closed the case. Dr. Dreyer, unhappy with not being able to manipulate CPS, then called caseworker supervisor and changed her story, saying that I was confused about the dosing and then given in the wrong dosages could be potentially poisonous. I had to bring my son's medications to the hospital, where in front of a nurse and social worker I correctly identified each medicine and the last dosages given. Dr. Dreyer states now that I told her that I didn't give my son one of his 4 medicines for 1 month out of the 2 months I had it. If that were to be true, of course, she would have called CPS a 3rd time. But she knew that CPS would not listen to another lie. So she didn't call CPS, which in itself, if that were true, she would have had a duty as a doctor to report that to CPS, but she did not. Another indicator that is a lie is that if she purports I told her that, which I've now told her I did not say that, or she would amend the record. But she's willful in her actions by falsifying these medical records and trying to get my wife full custody of my son during the temporary orders. She's committed aggravated perjury during that process, and the hospital itself is covering up for her, simply saying, she said, you said. Texas Children's Hospital, in giving me a no trespass notice, has barred me from going to the hospital to see my son during his procedures, which is another abuse of the system. Every parent in Houston, Texas, or any parent who brings their child to Texas Children's Hospital needs to be aware of this fact. And if these people, if something happens to your children, they will cover up and commit fraud in the medical record, and the hospital will back them up, and so will Baylor College of Medicine, who's done absolutely nothing. This professional abuse needs to be publicized, and this is my duty to all parents, to all children, that these actions are taking place today, right now. Any parent who wants to join me on Fannin Street in front of Texas Children's Hospital, I'm picketing out there this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have a court hearing on Thursday where the attorney for Texas Children's Hospital is trying to squash all the subpoenas so none of these people will be held accountable, or at least show up in court, purporting that they're too professional, their time is too precious because they're busy falsifying medical records and committing aggravated perjury. These abuses cannot continue. These rats are trying to jump off a sinking ship, and we have to stop them. Again, my email is allkrafteng@yahoo.com. Please give me a call if you care about your children, their safety and well-being. There's other hospitals in Houston, Texas who have more integrity and honesty than Texas Children's Hospital does. They're simply using and manipulating your child's medical records, and it needs to be stopped. As a parent, we all have to join together in this fight. Thank you for your time.